What if the key to unlocking your full potential was within you all along, tucked away in a little corner called discipline? Now let's not shy away. Discipline may sound like a tedious word, like a strict schoolmaster brandishing a ruler. But what if I told you? It's not all that daunting. In fact, it's a lot like having a cup of coffee. You know it's going to give you a kickstart, but you've got to make it first. You've got to grind the beans, boil the water, and pour it just right. That's discipline. It's the process that leads to the rewarding sip of accomplishment. Now let's break it down. There are 4 pillars of discipline: mental, physical, spiritual, and financial. Imagine them as 4 legs of a table, each one equally important to keep the table balanced and steady. Mental discipline is about controlling your thoughts, focusing your mind, and harnessing your mental power. It's the art of sifting through the noise to find your true voice. Physical discipline, on the other hand, is about taking care of your body. It's about eating right, exercising regularly, and getting enough sleep. It's about listening to your body and giving it what it needs to thrive. Now let's not forget spiritual discipline. This isn't just about religious practices. It's about finding your inner peace, understanding your purpose, and connecting with something bigger than yourself. It's about finding that quiet place within you and nurturing it. And finally, there's financial discipline. This is about managing your resources wisely, planning for the future, and understanding the value of money. It's about making informed decisions that lead to financial freedom. But here's the most intriguing part. These 4 disciplines are interconnected. Strengthening one area can fortify the others. Like building muscle, the more you exercise discipline in one area, the stronger you become in others. So are you ready to dive deeper into this fascinating world of discipline? Let's delve into the life of Sam, a man who transformed his life through the power of discipline. Sam, like many of us, was a dreamer, but his dreams were often lost in the chaos of his disorganized mind. Sam was a man with ambitions and aspirations, yet his mental clutter was like a whirlwind, scattering his thoughts and diluting his focus. Sam's struggle was not unique. He grappled with a lack of mental discipline, a struggle that many of us know all too well. His days were a blur of tasks, his to-do list constantly growing, yet he never felt productive or fulfilled. His dreams seemed like distant stars, unreachable and fading. His motivation waned and his spirit dimmed. But then something changed. A turning point. There was a realization that the chaos of his mind was not a permanent state, but a condition that could be managed and tamed. He decided to implement mental discipline strategies. Setting clear goals was his first step. He began to understand that his dreams were not just fanciful wishes, but achievable targets. He learned to break down his lofty aspirations into manageable tasks, each a stepping stone towards his ultimate goal. Maintaining a positive attitude became his mantra. He realized that his perspective greatly influenced his reality. By choosing to focus on the positive aspects of his journey rather than the obstacles, he found himself more motivated and less bogged down by setbacks. Practicing mindfulness was his last but most significant step. He learned to live in the present, to focus on the task at hand rather than worrying about the future or regretting the past. He discovered a sense of calm and focus that he had never experienced before. These 3 strategies transformed Sam's life. His mind, once a chaotic whirlwind, became a well-ordered machine, efficient and productive. His dreams were no longer distant stars, but tangible goals within his reach. His motivation soared and his spirit brightened. With his mind now a well-ordered machine, Sam was ready to tackle the next pillar of discipline. And so, the journey continues. Sam's story is a testament to the power of mental discipline, a reminder that we are not victims of our minds but masters of them. Physical discipline was a mountain Sam feared to climb, but he knew that to find his balance, he had to take the first step. Sam was just an ordinary guy living an ordinary life, but he had an extraordinary dream. He yearned for a life that was healthier and more vibrant. He knew that the path to this life was paved with physical discipline, but he was trepid. He was not a fan of the gym, the sweat, and the soreness that followed. But he understood that to achieve his dream, he had to embrace this journey regardless of his fears. So, Sam decided to take charge. He started small, swapping out fast food for wholesome home-cooked meals. He began to feel the difference almost immediately. With healthier food fueling his body, he found himself more energetic and his mind was clearer. It was the first taste of the intertwined nature of mental and physical discipline. Motivated by this newfound vitality, he incorporated exercise into his routine. He started with brisk walks around the park, gradually moving to jogging and then to strength training in the gym. Every push-up, every mile run, every weight lifted was a testament to his growing physical discipline. But it wasn't just his body that was transforming. As Sam's muscles grew stronger, so did his mind. With every physical challenge he overcame, his mental fortitude increased. He developed a resilience that wasn't there before. His physical discipline was paving the way for mental discipline. He was becoming more focused, more determined, and more confident. Sam's journey towards physical discipline was not easy. It was a path filled with sweat, soreness, and challenges. But with every step he took, he was growing. Not just physically, but mentally as well. He learned that discipline is not just about physical strength, it's about mental strength as well. It's about the determination to keep going even when things get tough. It's about the resilience to bounce back from failures, and most importantly, it's about the courage to take the first step, even when the mountain seems too high to climb. As Sam's physical strength grew, so did his spiritual strength. Spiritual discipline was not about religion for Sam. It was about understanding his purpose and connecting to his inner self. Like a ship lost at sea, Sam was adrift in the vast ocean of life, unsure of his direction and purpose. But as he delved deeper into the realm of spiritual discipline, he began to find his compass, his true north. Spiritual discipline for Sam began with meditation. He started by dedicating a few minutes each day to quiet his mind, silence the chatter, and just breathe. With each breath, he felt a profound sense of calm washing over him. He was no longer just Sam, the man lost in the rat race. He was Sam, the observer, the listener, the one who could stand still amidst the chaos. Sam also embraced the practice of gratitude. He began to appreciate the little things that he had previously taken for granted. The warmth of the sun on his face, the taste of his morning coffee, the laughter of a child. Each moment was a gift to be cherished and acknowledged. This shift in perspective brought a newfound sense of joy and contentment in his life. It was as if he had discovered a secret treasure chest of happiness hidden within his own heart. Seeking solitude was another aspect of his spiritual journey. He learned to appreciate his own company, to revel in the silence. It was during these moments of solitude that he truly connected with his inner self. He began to understand his desires, his fears, and his dreams. He discovered his true purpose. This spiritual discipline brought him peace and clarity. It was like lifting a fog from his mind. He could see things more clearly. His decisions were no longer impulsive but thoughtful. He learned to respond rather than react. This enhanced his mental discipline, allowing him to focus better, to be more productive. His physical discipline also improved as he learned to listen to his body, to respect its needs and boundaries. With a clear mind, a healthy body, and a peaceful spirit, Sam was ready for the final pillar of discipline. Financial discipline was the last piece of Sam's discipline puzzle. It was a journey from financial chaos to financial freedom. Sam had always been a bit of a spendthrift. He was the guy who just couldn't resist the latest gadget, the newest fashion trend, or the flashiest car. But when he realized that his impulsive spending was causing him stress and keeping him from reaching his goals, he knew something had to change. Sam started with a budget. It was a simple tool, but it helped him see where his money was going and where he could cut back. He discovered that he was spending a lot on dining out and entertainment, expenses that he could easily reduce. Next, Sam learned about investing. He read books, attended seminars, and sought advice from financial experts. It was a steep learning curve, but he was determined. He started small, investing in low-risk options, then gradually moved to more complex investments. As he became more financially disciplined, Sam noticed a change, not just in his bank account, but in his overall well-being. He felt more secure, more in control. He was making better decisions in other areas of his life too. He was eating healthier, exercising regularly, and even finding time for meditation. His relationships improved, his work performance soared, and he was happier than he had ever been. Financial discipline gave him a sense of freedom. He was no longer a slave to his impulses. He could plan for the future, make informed decisions, and enjoy his hard-earned money without the stress of debt. It was a liberating feeling, one that Sam wished he had discovered sooner. But the journey wasn't easy. It took time, effort, and a lot of self-discipline. But it was worth it. Because in the end, Sam realized that discipline was more than just a tool for financial success. It was a way of life, a path to personal growth and happiness. Sam's story is a testament to the power of discipline. It's a journey of transformation that began and ended within him.